So it's kind of a gift for you as well as a gift for them. Just saying. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ciara. I share videos on shopping for the best basics on the high street, how to build a capsule wardrobe, and lots of other good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, then do hit subscribe because I would love to have you back for more videos. So in today's video, I am bringing you guys a massive gift guide for Christmas. This video has been much requested by you guys over on my Instagram, and I've been sharing some different recommendations there for gifts. I've also been doing some specific gifting edits over on my LTK page, which I will link below. But I thought in this video I could do a deep dive and really just brain dump on all of my favorite gift ideas that I've used, not just for him and for her, but also we will touch on some Irish gifts, and there will be lots of options under 100, under 50, under 25 mixed in there as well, because I know for a lot of you it can be hard to find those little stocking fillers or Kris Kringle presents or just small things that, you know, you want to find something meaningful and cool. And also we've got some inspiration for some larger gifts in there. So if you're gifting something special to a significant other and you want something really, really special, I've got you covered. As always, I will leave links to everything right down in the description below. So make sure and check out the description. Everything you need is going to be down there. So we're going to start off with some gift ideas for him. So whether this is your partner, husband, dad, brother, uncle, friend, I'm going to start off with for gifts for him is to give a nod to experience gifts. And I honestly think these can be such a winner. They can be so meaningful. They can be so personal. And oftentimes if it's an experience gift, let's say for your partner or a family member, it's something that you can enjoy as well. For experience gifts, this can be something like a gig. This is something that myself and Joseph often gift to each other, and it's one of my favorite gifts to receive. We're both big fans of going and seeing live music, and it's something really special you can look forward to, and it's just a really, really special gift. So gig tickets are a huge one. Things like restaurant experiences, evenings out, and then again, if your budget is a little bit higher for the gift, you can go for a hotel stay, you can even go for a trip abroad. And it's great because it's a big supporter of smaller businesses as well, and obviously if it's something music or arts related, then you're supporting the arts industry, so of course it is a win-win. So moving on from experience gifts, which I do love, I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite Samsung products that I think would make excellent gifts for some of your loved ones this time of the year, or potentially if you wanted to gift yourself. As you probably know, I am a proud Samsung ambassador, and I'm always so excited to get to play with and test out all of their new wearables and their new devices. And I have some in particular that I just need to tell you about in this video because I think they'd make for some pretty amazing gifts. So the first device I wanted to talk to you about from Samsung is one of their newer flip phones. So this one is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. I've been using this over the past few months ever since it launched earlier this year, and it is such a powerful piece of equipment. It's most compact design yet, so it just folds super neatly down into your hands and fits so easily into your pocket, meaning that it is as versatile as it is portable. It's just so convenient, especially with some of my guy friends that have seen this phone and that I've spoken to about it. They love the fact that it's so compact, so I think it's a really handy one to keep in mind. Now, these phones also have something called the Flex mode, and this is my personal favorite feature about these devices because basically it is its own tripod. So for me, when I'm shooting content out and about, which is a big part of my work, all I have to do is fold the phone and pop it on a surface and it is its own tripod. It is so handy when I'm shooting my outfits day to day. But what I also think is fantastic, especially if you're thinking of this as a gift for someone, is that it's amazing for group shots. It's amazing for group pictures. You know, if you're out on a night out with your friends over Christmas and you want to get the big group picture of everybody, these guys are so handy. It just makes it so much easier. I think the other feature that is most impressive to me is their advanced nightography. Whether you're out with your friends on a night out or you're at a gig, you're not going to be stuck with grainy photos. Again, you're going to be the one that everyone's going to go to for the group pictures and to capture the photos of the night out, which I personally love doing anyway, so it's a win-win. Another one of the Samsung devices that I wanted to give a nod to as an excellent Christmas present idea are the newly launched Galaxy Buds FE. Now, you've heard me talk about the Galaxy Buds before. They're so powerful, they're incredible. Whether it's for a guy or a girl in your life, but particularly if it's someone who loves music, I think these would make a very special gift. They are so sleek and so compact. I mean, they're just perfect for on the go, for traveling, for work. One of my favorite features is their active noise cancellation. This is particularly handy if, let's say, you are commuting, if you're working, if you're on a flight, and you want to get deep into, you know, whatever you're listening to, and you want to block out a lot of the outside noise. It is incredible how well they can block out, you know, noise at home, traffic, things like that. It is really, really incredible. But they also have ambient sound mode, which I think is so clever, because this is kind of a blend that allows you to also hear your surroundings, which is obviously really important in terms of safety if you're out running or walking and you need to be aware of your surroundings. So they kind of have thought of everything. It's brilliant. What I also love about it is how crisp your calls are. Both myself and Joseph do a lot of Zoom calls for work, and we always are really impressed with like the crisp quality of the calls, and just the speakers are really powerful. So it means that you can get your work done and just not have issues with your sound on Zooms, which obviously is a nightmare. The last feature that I'm going to touch on with the Galaxy Buds FE is just how easily and seamlessly they connect with all the other devices. It's really cool when all your products just talk to each other and they connect really, really seamlessly. You open them up, at the tap of a button, you're connected, and then you're ready to go. So the last Samsung product that I'm going to quickly touch on that I think would make a really good gift, especially for the guy in your life, and it is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6. I've been using and loving this watch over the past few months, and it's amazing how powerful it is in terms of what it can track, and that is why I think it makes a great present for him, because I feel like a lot of our partners or the guys in our life, they do like to track these things, right? And I feel like their watches as well aesthetically are just very like sleek and cool. The colors that they come in, the straps, you know, they're very nice to look at as well. These watches, and particularly the Galaxy Watch 6, is a powerhouse. It not only tracks your activity in terms of your daily steps, your calories burned, and all of that good stuff, but it also tracks your rest and recovery process. And as we all know, your rest and recovery is just as important. It can tell you not only how many hours you slept, but also the quality of your sleep, what REM kind of cycle you were in, what type of sleep phase you were in, and just lots of other information that can really help paint like a picture of your overall health. And not only that, but it's really convenient to mix within your other devices. You can control, you know, your music, what you're listening to, your podcasts, all that kind of stuff directly from your watch. You can answer calls. Like, it's just a great gadget. And as we know, the guys love the gadgets. I love the gadgets. So if you are looking for a very special present for the man in your life, and if he is into his tech and if he's into this kind of stuff, I really think you can't go wrong with any of these gifts. I think they would be so welcomed. As always, I will leave links in the description below if you want more info on them, if you want to see the other colors that they come in or anything like that. It will all be in the description below. Another gift idea, especially for the man in your life, is a nice bottle of whiskey, or a nice bottle of alcohol for that matter. But personally, I'm a huge whiskey fan, and I just think that whiskey makes an amazing present. There are so many incredible brands out there for any budget. If you want something that's a little bit more special, you want to go down the green spot route, get something super rare, or you just want to get a beautiful bottle of, let's say, the Jameson Black Barrel, which I personally adore. I think it's a really good price for a really gorgeous bottle of whiskey. If you don't want to go the Irish route, I absolutely adore Japanese whiskey. You can get it here in Ireland in most of the off licenses, and it's not too expensive. You can usually get it for maybe under 60 or 50 euro, and it's fantastic. And I will leave some of my favorites to give as gifts in the description below. So moving on, another great gift idea would be a cocktail set, or something to do with cocktails or drinks. Again, if this is someone who enjoys that kind of thing, I think an at-home cocktail kit is a very cost-effective and cute present to get someone. They're typically not that expensive. There's loads of different places you can get them. I know places like Amazon do them for loads of budgets. I'll link some in the description. Following on from this, if you're looking for some stocking filler ideas, I think getting the whiskey ice cube trays. They're basically silicone trays that make large ice cubes, these big square ones, and they're perfect for making whiskey cocktails or any cocktails really. You can use them with gin, everything. They're just really large ice cubes. They take forever to melt. I always have them in the freezer, and they're so cost effective. Again, you can get them on Amazon for very little, and it's a really cute present, and it's really very affordable and a great little stocking filler. I think getting something like whiskey glasses is a great one. There are brands like Galway Crystal, who I adore. I have so many of their glasses. They do such beautiful glassware. Newbridge Silver, Waterford Crystal, or loads of smaller kind of brands that you can find that do beautiful whiskey glass sets or decanters. Something else that I think makes for a great gift is a nice vinyl. It obviously hinges on if they have a vinyl player already. That could also be a gift. It is a little bit more expensive, but getting vinyl for someone who is a collector of it or who enjoys it, I think is just always a winner. And again, you know, you can get any album under the sun. I feel like off the top of my head, a real safe bet is to get something like Fleetwood Mac's Rumours, you know, any of those like real, like a Springsteen album, like Bowie, Prince. We could be here all day naming albums, but something on vinyl I think is just a really, really good idea. The other thing that I think makes a great gift is a little kitchen gadget. Now again, you kind of have to know someone to know what they have or don't have, but I absolutely love a kitchen gadget and I have given them as gifts before and they often go down super, super well. So things like a milk frother, which I absolutely love. Again, they come in at like under around €50. If someone's a coffee fan, this will change the game for them. Again, you can get them on Amazon. I'll link them below. I adore my slow cooker. Couldn't live without it. Again, very affordable. You can get them for like under €30 or pounds, I'd say. Things like that are just fantastic. I actually bought a raclette grill recently for myself and Joseph to use when guests come over, and I'm actually so excited about it. It's kind of embarrassing. So things like that, if you're gifting it to family, or maybe you're bringing something home for Christmas that you can all use together as a family. Another category that I think is brilliant, especially for gifts for guys, are cozy things, because often they get neglected in that department. So things like a gorgeous pair of cozy slippers. You can go for brands like Emu. I have so many of their slippers. I love them. If you want to go more affordable, you've got M&S, do really great quality slippers for the guys. The same goes for a cozy robe. I think it can be such a welcome gift for a guy because it's often things that they won't buy for themselves. The White Company do the most incredible robes. They're just so, so gorgeous. So moving on from that, things like toiletries and candles and stuff like that, I really do think make for great gifts for guys, especially because, as I said, they often don't get these nice things for themselves. I love, let's say, candles from Maison Margiela's Replica brand. They're just so divine. They have a specific scent called Jazz Club, which is probably one of my favorite scents on a man. It's so beautiful. They do the cologne, like the fragrance, and then they also do the matching candle. And again, you could go for a set of both, or you could get one or the other. Really, really special gift that I've given as gifts over the years, and they're just so divine. I also love brands like the Handmade Soap Company. They're an Irish brand that do really beautiful soap products, and I think getting a really nice like hand soap and hand moisturizer is a lovely gift to get for a guy. Honestly, I feel like I could be here all day giving you more gift ideas, so I'm going to wrap up the men's, but the last one that I'm going to mention is Etsy. And I think Etsy is such a treasure trove for gifts, especially for the fellas. They do amazing like handmade, personalized, like wooden bits, and it's so cool. So let's say, for example, if you're buying for someone and you know that they, let's say, like gaming and they have an Xbox, you can buy hand like made personalized controller holders on Etsy. So if you look up on Etsy like gifts for men and, you know, put in a few keywords for something that they would like, it's honestly amazing what you can find. And I will link some of my favorites in the description below. You know that person loves a specific hobby like golfing or music or whatever it is. Go onto Etsy and you can get like handmade personalized gifts based around that interest. It's such a winner. Let's move on to gifts for the gals. All of these things that I mentioned for the fellas can also be gotten for the gals as well. We're just generalizing here. Let's start with some beauty gifts. Now, of course, these are always just really great all-rounders to get for Christmas, whether it's like a beauty set, a body care set. You know, they just can be real crowd pleasers, especially when you have a certain budget that you're sticking to for like a Chris Grindle or something. But I think that some of the brands that I tend to see as being really popular beauty gifts are the gift sets from, let's say, brands like Charlotte Tilbury. They just always go down well, like really whatever the age category, I feel like it's always going to be a welcome gift. Also Irish brands like Sculpted by Amy. She's the most incredible Irish makeup brand. So I really think that any of those, you're not going to go wrong. Another item I have to call out as being a fantastic gift idea is a Fourth Arc fleece. Again, we're looking at another Irish brand, which I love to support this time of year. You could get all of your gifts from Irish brands and you'd be sorted. We've got so much to choose from. But a Fourth Arc fleece, I live in mine. They're such a popular choice because they're a good price. They come in at under €50. They're really cozy. It's not too difficult to figure out the sizing and that they're all kind of cozy and oversized anyway. I'd be very happy to be getting one of those as a gift. So I think that they're a great idea. I know we touched on beauty, and a product that I am going to really recommend for a gift is the Current Body LED mask. It is one that I absolutely love. I've been using it for, I would say, the past 6 months nearly. It is a little bit more pricey, but for the gal in your life who's really into beauty and into kind of her beauty gadgets, I think you would be hard pushed to find something better than this. I enjoy mine so much. You get so much use out of them. And again, if you're buying for someone who really likes that kind of thing, I think it would be a great present. So another gadget that I think makes for an excellent gift is the Fujifilm Instax cameras. I have been using and loving these cameras for so many years. And we keep all of our prints on our fridge, and it is just the most gorgeous way of displaying memories. Like, I love it so much. They typically come in at under €100, and they're just a gorgeous gift to get someone. Often the prints themselves can be used in gifts as well, and I've done that for people, and it's just so lovely. But I think the Instax cameras make for such a great gift at Christmas time. Another thing that works for the guys or the gals is a gorgeous pair of pajamas, and they're probably one of my favorite things in life. Is a stunning pair of pajamas. Am I right? Like, it's just the height of luxury when you're in a beautiful pair of pajamas, like a cozy pair, a satiny silky pair. One brand that does amazing silk pajamas is Lily Silk, and their products are incredible. They do great like cashmere knits. You've definitely heard me talk about them here before on the channel, but they do incredible silk pajamas. I will link them below, but they're amazing. But again, if you wanted something that was a little bit less expensive, you can go to places like Marks and Spencer. They do amazing pajamas, brands like H&M, and it's something that me and my sisters always get for each other at Christmas as like a little extra present, and then we all wear our new pajamas when we're at home, you know. It's perfect. I often get people asking me, what do I get for like my work Chris Kindle? What do I get for like a mother-in-law or someone that, you know, you don't want to take any risks, you kind of want it to be just a safe bet as a present. And I think you can't go wrong with a beautiful candle. They'll always get used, they'll always be appreciated. Again, Irish brands like Max Benjamin, they're fantastic. The Handmade Soap Company do amazing candles. Voya do amazing candles. We are spoiled for choice here. We have so many good ones. I'll link loads in the description below. And then I also think a coffee table book is a really great all-rounder, especially the really chic classic ones like the I think it's the Soho House, the Eat, Drink, Nap. We have that one and it's so cute. That was actually gotten for me as a gift. So I think a coffee table book is great. And obviously the better you know the person, the more specific the coffee table book can be if they're into interiors, fashion, cooking, whatever it is. But I just think a beautiful display book is always going to be a winner. Speaking of books, I know that agendas and diaries are always a really great present for this time of year. And the one that I absolutely love and that I use myself is the Head Plan. Again, they're another Irish brand. Absolutely lovely, and their products are just gorgeous. They're also packaged and boxed really, really beautifully, so they make for amazing gifts. So one of the last gifts I'm going to recommend is some nice jewelry. And again, this doesn't need to be extremely expensive fine jewelry. We're talking about really cool brands like Monica Vinader, you know, that do beautiful pieces for more affordable prices, but they're still super high quality. I got 2 pairs of their earrings recently from Monica Vinader. I got these gorgeous siren huggies. They are honestly like the perfect everyday huggy. So comfortable to wear. They're super high quality. They're not going to tarnish. They actually come in 3 different sizes. This is one of the smaller sizes, but they kind of go up in size. And I got one of their beautiful, it's like a waved gold style, and it's a little bit more dressy. And they're so gorgeous, and their packaging is really, really beautiful. They're great as gift ideas. So I will link that in the description below. Would be so delighted to get a pair of their earrings or a bracelet or a necklace, you know, under the tree at Christmas. I think they're so stunning. I know it can be a stressful time of year when you're trying to figure out what to pick up for everybody, and I really hope I was able to include something for every budget and for every interest, and of course paying a lot of attention to Irish brands this time of year, which we love to support. So if you liked this video, you can give it a thumbs up to let me know, and as always, if you have not already, then please do subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.